I'm the most brutal and vicious and most ruthless champion there's ever been.
I wonder, oh shit, yo, I'm gonna have to listen. Shout out to my man Stephen T, man. Shit, man. This is what happens when you come on direct live without no planning. I had my I had my sound going out through my computer speakers, so you probably didn't hear shit I was saying, but I'm gonna say it again. The only reason I'm on right now is because Benn and Eubank Jr. just had their first press conference, and it was real entertaining. Shout out to Stephen T, man, for tuning in, and everybody else is tuning in right now. Don't forget to hit the like button, and if you ever haven't already subscribed, hit the subscribe button and help us get to 1,000. We're almost there. Apologies for the rough start, you know. Happens sometimes in the fight, you know what I'm saying? Got that rough start, but then, you know, you get well composed, and then you get into the game plan. And the game plan is to talk about this first press conference real quick, what you guys think. What did you think about some of the highlight points? For me, one of the major highlight points was the fact that Eubank Jr. Cannot rehydrate over 10 pounds after he makes weight. So that's what's interesting to me, one of the highlight points. Even the history that was being given by Eubank Jr. I mean, I was being educated in a little bit of the boxing history with Nigel Benn and Eubank Sr. So it was pretty cool to like have that backstory told to us, because you know it kind of puts things a little bit in a slight different perspective, right? Because now it's like, man, the father and the son, you know, both men are literally fighting for the family name, and Eubank said it best. I think Eubank was just stressing the point of how much this fight really means to him, and all that back history was crazy. I for sure didn't remember it or didn't know of it, and now it's like, you know, it's a flashback, Back to the Future. You know, you got the juniors now. Now, if you guys really paid attention, you know, Benn was the smaller guy when they faced off at the end. But, you know, he looked like he had a little bit of muscle on him. You know, he was shorter, but he didn't look too thinned out. But, I mean, man, just you take a look at Eubank's head and compare it to Benn's. It's like, you know, you could tell he's the bigger dude. He's definitely the bigger guy. And this is going to be happening on October 18th. Eddie Hearn, you know, excited about this fight. I don't know if it was I think it was Eddie Hearn who said this fight's going to be bigger than AJ or something like that, or as big as AJ. I didn't get the exact quote, but I was like, look at this guy. He got the promoter hat on right now, really selling it to us. Shout out to Stephen T again. Let me introduce my man Stephen T proper. Shout out to the UK again. He says, yo, Champy, that weight could be huge for Benn. Eubank isn't a smaller frame guy, so wonder how comfortable he'll be without rehydrating properly. Again, great point. It was one of my concerns, but I think that Eubank has put the emphasis on making weight as to, quote unquote, according to him, you know, beating your body up so much during those camps. I mean, he made some good points. I'm not gonna lie, you know, he made some good points that you can't really disagree with it, according, you know, to what we've learned and how we've grown in the sport of boxing. You got to know how to recover. You got to know how to not beat your fucking body up so much. And after a long career, or multiple fights back to back, that can accumulate on the body. Most of the injuries occur during training. So he made some good points, and concentrating more on the weight cut. I think that that's going to be super important for him, in the aspect that he's not a rookie. So I get where he's coming from. You still got to be conditioned to spar and go 12 rounds. But him not putting a beating on his body during this harsh weight cut, and then the stipulation of not being able to rehydrate, this is very important that he concerns himself with a big percentage to that weight cut. So I think Eubank Jr. knows what he's getting into, and I think that he's going to take this very serious. He expressed so much with the past and everything else that, this makes this fight a very popular one. And listen, if anybody's tuning in from the UK, I'm going to be opening up the phone lines real quick. This is just a quick hitter. I just wanted to kind of touch on it and get excited about it now so that we get ready for this fight. There's some history, and there's definitely a good plot to the story in this fight. And it's going to be interesting to see these two get in the ring and fight with all that passion, Shout out to Young Gun TV in the building. Let's go. Again, the phone lines are going to be opening up. Call in Skype 856-624-3369 and state your facts, champy. Don't be scared, homie. Yeah, man. All my bros from the UK too, man. Let me know what you guys are thinking about this fight. Shit, man. I love Conor Benn's style. He's been doing very good. He can fight. But for some reason, I'm leaning towards Eubank Jr. right now. I think that the size and, his style of fighting, I think that, he can really give Conor Benn a real problem come fight day. So right now I'm standing on Eubank. What chinks in the armor can Eubank Jr. have that Conor Benn can possibly expose? I don't know. There's a possibility that in these crazy exchanges that Eubank likes to get into sometimes, he could get clipped. Conor Benn's coming up 2 weight classes, but he's always had some pop. So just because he's in the lower weight class doesn't mean necessarily that he doesn't carry some, pop or strength in his punches. So it's a possibility that he could get clipped. But even so, I don't see him getting knocked out. Like Conor has done these other fighters. I don't think Eubank goes out like that. But maybe you guys got something else to tell in this story. Maybe Conor Benn can definitely pull this off, and be able to take on a bigger guy and take him out. How fair is it that he's putting these 10-pound restrictions on the agreed contract? Obviously, this is not Eubank's team putting these stipulations. It's definitely Conor Benn's team, and they're this is the way they made the fight happen. This is the way it happened, and I think that there was a give and take. I don't know exactly what the payout is just yet, right? But these guys are going to be making some good money from this fight. It's going to be happening in the UK, so obviously it's going to be huge out there in the UK. Again, thank you for tuning in. This is Alex Doomsday Lainez channel. You're tuning in with the Doomatron. And just wanted to come on real quick. Just finished watching the first presser for the Conor Benn versus Eubank Jr. fight that's going to be taking place in October 18th. Don't know exactly what stadium or whatnot. Not just yet. Might have missed the first 5 minutes of the presser when they said that, if they did. But anyway, does anybody want to call in at the moment? Let me know on the chat. If you're not on the chat and you're just listening in, the phone lines are open. So if you want to call in on Skype, the number is 1-856-624-3369. You can call in now. We'll plug you right into the program. Right now, we're just going over the first presser. Thought it was a cool idea to come on and kind of talk about it, being as though, it was very entertaining. Both fighters were entertaining at the presser. And it was the most polite roast I've sat through, literally. Like, Eubank was they were both roasting each other in the most polite manner. But make no mistake, when these guys get in the ring, it's going to be fire. It's going to be a lot of action nonstop, being though that both their styles are aggressive boxer punching. And we'll see. We'll see who gets the best out of this firefight come October 18th. And we'll go ahead and close out then. If nobody wants to call in, I'll give it another 5 minutes before I go ahead and slip out of here. It's 1-856-624-3369. Let me know if you guys want to call in on the chat. If not, if you're not on the chat, just call in anyway, and we'll plug you right in. Besides that, I don't know what the undercard is looking like right now. Who else is going to be fighting in this undercard? If anybody actually got wind of that. Coach Rivera, let's go. Vamos, campeón. Coach Rivera is in the building. Shout out to Coach Rivera, man. Always showing love. And he says, Doomy, good morning. Buenos dias. You know, we out here. Hey, listen, if you didn't catch the Conor Benn versus Eubank Jr., why am I forgetting Eubank's Eubank's first name? Yeah, so Eubank Jr. and Conor Benn will be taking on each other in a bout that's scheduled to be for October 18th. And I don't know. It was entertaining. I think Eubank is going to be too big, even with that 10-pound stipulation. But if anybody wants to call in and actually talk about that, that's what really was important to me, is the weight stipulation that was put in this contract in order for this fight to make happen. Do you think it's fair? Do you think it's unfair? Do you think it works against Eubank Jr.? Is Eubank Jr. going to be able to, you know, make that weight comfortably and still perform at its best? Oh, wait a minute. One of the chips, Baldy 250, is in the chat. No, it's the bro Davidian. What up? Good morning, fellas, man. Listen, thank you for tuning in with me right now in the AM. Just going over the Conor Benn versus Eubank Jr. first presser that they just had, man, and I had to come on and talk about it. I think it's fun. It was a fun presser, the most polite roasting I've ever been through. I got to really get a kind of like Back to the Future look at the history of the Benn and Eubank saga. You know, Eubank Jr. was very expressive in giving us details on what the what's on the line. The name is on the line, man. The name is on the line, and for as far as Eubank feels like it's on the line, and it's a very deep reason for a win against Benn for him. And Conor was like, man, he's making it too deep. It's not even that deep. I think it is that deep. I think that you know, Eubank Jr. coming in with that type of energy gives him, I believe, a lot more fire for him to come in and get this win. But the fact that he can't rehydrate comfortably to whatever it is that he would, you know, normally rehydrate to, it's what's worrying me, and apparently worried him, because he put a lot of emphasis in concentrating only on the weight cut. But what do you guys think about it? Call in again. The contact number is 1-856-624-3369. The team is in the building. And if you haven't already subscribed to, man, I can't mention it enough because we're almost to 1,000. Hit the subscribe button. Tell a friend to tell a friend, man. If you know somebody that likes some, you know, good boxing content and wants to tune in, let them know, and then they'll let us know when they hit the like button and notification bell. Let's go, champ. All right, listen, nobody wants to call in. Looks like we got a shy group this morning. You know what I mean? It's all gravy. I'll be coming back on tonight, too. Listen, we're following the Teofimo Lopez versus Pedro Campa bout. Obviously, my man Xander Zayas is on that card. He's the co-main. He'll be taking on Espadas. So, you know, I believe today is the weigh-in for that bout. So I'll be tuning in later on. I believe the fight, and I'll check again just to make sure, you guys, you know, what time the what time the weigh-in for the bout is for the Teofimo Lopez and Pedro Campa fight. I'm excited. My boy's back in action. You know, we talked about it a little bit yesterday on the show. We were a little worried that, you know, and shout out to Eric Cruz from Texas. He pointed out, you know, some things that are very important, you know, and good observations too, in seeing in the growth of a fighter and his evolution, and accountability is one of them. And Teofimo Lopez, still, according to Eric Cruz, obviously, you know, his opinion, and everyone's opinion matters. But it's just seeing it through a different scope, right? And I kind of got that off too. That he was still super confident, cocky, and he was still not just saying, "Hey, I lost." But we don't have the information that Tio has. He sees seen things, and we're just not privy to those things. So he can make his own. He can say what he wants to say, and I guess a fighter evolution is growing. As he fights, as he gets older, wiser, as a human being. Period. So I still feel like Teofimo Lopez still has a lot of growth, just like any of us, man. So I'm not too hard on him for any of that stuff, but I'm excited that he still has that confidence, and he'll be able to display it come this Saturday. Let's see, when is the weigh-in? Teofimo's weigh-in. All right, so the weigh-in should be at 1. They're usually at 1 o'clock, And my internet right now has been killing me. Oh, my God. Thing is, bro, I type like 5 letters. The letters won't appear on the actual screen until like 5 seconds later. It's irking the hell out of me, but it says that the weigh-in for the Pedro Campa will be official weigh-in is upcoming, and that's going to be scheduled for 3:30 p.m. So look to see the notification come up on your screen if you've hit the notification bell, because I'll be coming in live for the weigh-in at 3:30 p.m. That's Eastern time, y'all. So if you're in on the west side, I think that's 12:30. So it's 12:30 Western, and it's 2:30 Central, 3:30 for Eastern time. So 3:30, I'll be back on the east side. Let's see. Let's go back to the screen here. All right, Eric Garcia just came in tempranito. Let's fucking go. That's right. I'm going to hit these, man. I'm going to keep hitting them. Bang, 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 bang. Up the middle, shovel uppercuts, all in your face. Stephen T says, is Farmer Bay on that Tio card too? Farmer Bay. Okay, well, I'll check that out. Let me hit the bell for my man Eric's para que se levante. All right, so Farmer Bay on the Teofimo card. You know what's crazy? I didn't even, when the press conference right now, the final press conference, they only had Teofimo and Xander up there. I didn't, unless I missed something. I mean, forgive me, but I don't think I did. They didn't showcase the rest of the fighters. So, to me, that was interesting. Well, not interesting, but kind of disappointing because it just, I feel like they don't put more luster and attention to my boy Teofimo's card, man. The fuck? Like, why you treating my boy like that? But he's gonna keep kicking ass. I'll tell you that. So yeah. So back to Farmer Bay. Let's see that. I mean, yeah, it's happening. Holy shit. Okay, yeah, you're super correct, and that's how fucking off I am, right? Oh shit, yo, that shit's killing me right now. So Farmer Bay is happening, and it should be happening like the bro said just now. I'm gonna have to shrink this up right now so I can get full view, because right now I'm not able to see you guys. There we go. Yeah, you are super not correct. No, let's see. Let's see what we're seeing here, because you just threw me off, Champy. How come I don't be aware? This is why I need to be here with y'all every morning, man. I need y'all, man. This is how Mickey Bay versus Tevin Farmer. Damn, it's gonna be an interesting matchup, dude. That's gonna be an interesting matchup. That's gonna be at the Finlay Toyota Center, Prescott Valley, and that's today, right? Let me see. Yeah, look at this guy, bro. The Mickey Bay Tevin Farmer fight is today, right? It's got to be today. Or am I? Yeah, it's today. It's not on the undercard for Teofimo Lopez. So Stephen T, yeah, it's not on the Teofimo Lopez card. the Mickey Bay Tevin Farmer fight's going to happen in the Findlay Toyota Center, Prescott Valley. That's over in let me see. Yeah, that's gonna be. Yo, where the hell is Prescott Valley? It's crazy how they call it Findlay Toyota Center, Prescott Valley, but they don't have the state. Like what? All right, but it's in Arizona, y'all. Real quick, back to the chat. RNS1 in the building. Hit them with it. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Hit that alarm button. Nah, don't hit it again, bro. Don't hit the snooze button. Every time you get up in the morning, try to avoid from hitting the snooze button. And don't have like 10 alarms either, where you're waking up every 5 minutes and shit. Nah, no bueno. You could have been asleep that whole time and just woke up right at 6 in the morning. Anyway, Doomy sees RNS1 says, Doomy, the best part of waking up. Not only is that pause-worthy, but cringy and nasty. Gah! The best part of waking up is waking up with the whole team. So shout out the whole team right now in the chat. Shout out to everybody that's listening, driving on to work. Maybe you got there already. Maybe you're getting your shit together at work. Maybe you're just into the first hour of it. If you're able to tune in with us, appreciate you. And if you want to continue to get those notifications and, you know, get with that boxing content that we're kicking out right now here at the Alex Doomsday Lainez channel, hit the notification bell. Stop playing, all right? We're almost at 1,000. Eric Garcia says the Farmer versus Bay is today. He already knew, you see. It is today, y'all, and it's happening. It's a pay-per-view. Oh, look at this guy. Wow. RNS1 said, what did this guy say to the prosecutor when he was itching? Good morning, this chicken. All right, Champy, let's be nice. I don't even want to mention the man's name because I ain't trying to fucking have no bad energy this morning, man. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good and I'm happy. And I'm happy that you guys are tuning in with me right now. MEC in the building. Hit him with it. That's what's up. He says, salute, salute. Boom. Salute right back at you. All gravy, brother. All gravy, RNS1, man. We loving it, man. We having fun. It's the morning time. Shit, man. And we were just done right now, just looking over the Conor Benn press conference. It was the first one. Yeah, my man Eddie Hearn there, you know, trying to stir things up a bit, you know, kept asking Eubank, so you think that you can, so you think that you're going to walk right through him, right? Oh, man, you be killing me, man. Great promoter. So we're going to be looking to go live at 3:30 in the afternoon. That's when the official weigh-in for the Lopez versus Campa fight, which is taking place tomorrow. We'll be tuning in at 3:30 also. Listen, the phone lines are open. If you can, you can. If you can, you can. But let's start fucking stretching these legs out on these phone lines, all right? Call in, Skype, 856-624-3369. Express, state, all that. State your facts, homie. Express your opinions, my guy. All right? MEC says, I think Tank Ryan happens 2030, if at all. Your thoughts? I'm actually going to pin that to the chat right now. Well, I think that Tank and Ryan happens bro, it's in the air, man. And now really truly speaking about it, you know, I mentioned it the last show. Ryan is, you know, calling out TO2, so I don't know if that's a publicity stunt. According to Teofimo Lopez, he believes that he's just trying to, you know, stay with some clout. And he doesn't really want to fight him. Send the contract. So Tank happening. I mean, I love the confidence Ryan's kicking out. I really do. But, you know, I don't you know, I don't believe it until something set out. Until some type of the call happens to the other camp, negotiations start. I'm not really believing anything these guys say right now. RNS1 says, what do you think of AJ Usyk and Canelo Triple G outselling by far Bud, Earl Spence Jr. if it happens? Oh, I mean, come on. We already know AJ, what numbers AJ pushes in. Canelo Triple G is going to be a huge fight. Outselling by far. I can't really project that. I mean, the fight's not even. Is the fight even like scheduled like for my man Crawford? Like, it's just a bunch of stuff. Espinoza tweeted this morning that negotiations are happening and that things shouldn't be discussed yet or stated yet publicly because negotiations are still in process. And shout out to Espinoza. That's good business. But people are getting frustrated. People want the fight to happen. People want something to keep hanging on to this fight. We all remember what happened with Tyson Fury and Wilder. It was an issue for a lot of us to have waited that long, almost lost the fight, and then got it. We eventually got it. But, not Tyson Fury. What the fuck am I talking about, man? I digress. I was talking about AJ. We never got the AJ fight with Wilder. We never got the AJ fight with Wilder. Anyway, I'm jumping from topic to topic, y'all. Yeah, got me. Look, Supreme Tax in the building says, yo, Doomatron. Yeah, Doomatron's up and early right now. Shout out to the West Side. I know it's 6:30 a.m. on the West Side. Shit. What time is it in the UK right now? About 3 o'clock? What is it? 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. No, it's 2:30 in the UK. Shout out to the UK. And who's that? Maestro in the building? Okay, champy. Shout out to El Maestro. If y'all don't know what that means, it's El Teacher. And he says, smash the like, everyone, on entry. Man, I appreciate that, champy. Let's get the troops gathered. Let's do the damn thing and get me to 1,000 so we could do more here on this platform, man. I'm excited. So we're talking boxing. And Maestro, hey, my man AJ in the building. Anthony Johnson, what up? Usually comes through with the fire emojis. Holy moly, man. Y'all really coming in this morning, man. Listen, the lines are open right now. 856-624-3369. So hit that line now, and I'll plug you guys right in. State your facts. Conor Benn versus Eubank Jr. What do you think? Contract was stipulated in a way where my man Eubank can't fully hydrate as he normally does. Has a 10-pound rehydration clause in there. Huh? What do you guys think about that? And we're going into the Teofimo Lopez Pedro Campa fight Saturday, so we'll be scheduled to go back on at 3:30 Eastern time here on the channel, so we can take a look at how Teofimo Lopez is looking. These are the little nuances I like to look into. So tune in with me. We'll get to investigate. We'll play boxing inspectors, and we'll take a look at these guys. Goku Sun 87, saludos Doomsday. Well, saludos right back at you, champ. Call him Goku. Call me. Damn, Goku's the man. There's nobody more powerful than Goku in the Dragon Ball Z saga. So you got that, champ. I mean, unless you could name somebody. All right, listen. You guys are getting shy on me. The phone lines are opened up. 1-856-624-3369. If you guys want to call in. If not, I'll probably be tuning out pretty soon. If there's nothing else to really say much about the pressers for Conor Benn and Eubank Jr. It was just an interesting dynamic in that press conference. The most polite roasting I ever seen, but it was funny as fuck. And then when they faced off, Eubank was obviously the bigger man. So there's some things that you guys could actually call in and speak on real quick if you'd like. If not, totally understand. Many of you are at the job right now working. If not, you're taking care of business. It's early. Maestro says, I have to go back watch it. Yeah, you got to go back and watch it, bro. It's pretty funny. I mean, it's entertaining at its best. So, Nigel Benn, excuse me, has a history with Eubank Sr., and the way Eubank Jr. was telling the story, and he took me back in time, Back to the Future sort of shit. Now with them two now having to go at it, the fathers have went at it. And there was a lot of, wounds still there. These wounds haven't healed. If you want to say it that way, or you still got resentment, and something needs to give in this fight for Eubank Jr. because he's putting a lot of pressure on himself. Family name to live up to. He said. you know, his legacy, you know, it was just a lot, you know. Looks like Nigel Benn really went at Eubank Sr. back in the day. If you guys didn't know anything about that, I'll probably be looking into that shit right after the show because it was interesting to me. He made it a real big point to really, you know, express that story. And, you know, Conor Benn was pretty much like, you know, it doesn't really matter. It's not that serious. But it's serious to him. So it's a lot. It's a fire under his ass in order for him to keep working to make that weight cut the best he can. It's very important for Eubank to make that weight cut. Eric Garcia on the chat says, I'm working, can't call. Need to call in soon, though. Salute Doomy. All right, champion. It's all good. I know, man. Listen, we're all busy. We're all working. And when we can, we can't. But I'll be coming back at 3:30 p.m. Eastern time. So hit that notification bell. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Support the channel. And make sure you tell a friend, man. You know, we're kicking out. I'm out of here, y'all, man. Looks like everybody's busy. This was a quick one, quick hitter. We'll be back at 3:30. Appreciate everybody that tuned in. I'm out of here, y'all. Chill.
Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth, can't put me down, I'll be getting loud. You can have it douse, not what I'm about, have your fucking cloud, it be raining now, I keep making sound, go another round, bitch I'm